Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Today we're going to do another challenge run. We finished Solar System last time, so let's start with Suicide King. Now, this challenge run begins you off with My Reflection, Mr. Mega, and Ipecac. Actually, that's not Mr. Mega, I don't think. I wonder what that is, though. Is that just poison bombs? I think that might just be poison bombs. Let's see what the pills do. Teleport us into the shop. Not really all that useful. So, Ipecacs. Ipecac. Good old Ipecac. Ipecac is a good item. It's not the best item. We do substantially more damage than we would without it. But it is also extremely dangerous, which is why this is called Suicide King. And you know what? Finding a trapdoor right off the bat is really good. I was going to get to that eventually, but that kind of helps do it for me. Oh. Climb up the ladder. Okay, I should be shooting down here. That's dumb. Okay, Ipecac. Ipecac is going to do an extreme amount of damage to any enemies it hits, and it also explodes on impact with an enemy. So now, unlike something like Wrath of the Lamb, when you would have to hit the ground next to an enemy, right now we can just kind of peg them right in the face with an Ipecac shot, and they will die, as you can see right there. So it's actually much easier in Rebirth to use Ipecac. You don't have to worry too much about perfectly landing a shot. You just peg them in the face, and they die. This money is very good, though. We should be able to buy something from the shop, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I think there was a Steam sale in the shop, which should hopefully mean that we are able to more easily go to shops in the future. So I would very much like to get that Steam sale, and getting a lot of bombs right off the bat is pretty good because it will allow us to place our bombs in very specific locations if we're looking for a secret room or other such thing without having to worry about the Ipecac shots. This is a very high damage, offensively powerful run, but it also might be extremely dangerous because we might just find a situation where we just kill ourselves very easily. I'm hoping that's not the case, though. Steam sale right off the bat is going to mean that almost every single shop we come across is going to be valuable to us. Ooh, yeah, careful. We don't do too much damage to ourselves now. We might later. Okay, we do in fact have Mr. Mega bombs. They just affect our regular bombs only. Good to know, good to know. I'm going to look for the secret room. There it is. And 2 bombs. All right, well, wasn't really worth it, but we didn't know that going into this. Dingle should be pretty easy. We just chuck these bombs at him. Really, the only problem with this run is that you have Ipecac, or that you have My Reflection, and that's really just to make it a little bit more difficult for the player. Really, all you have to do to mitigate this somewhat is just run into your shots and get a little bit of extra momentum. That should help you to actually land your shots where you intend them to land. And I am going to destroy this poop, get a little bit of extra money. We have the Steam sale, so I would very much like to go to the shop on the next floor. And that is it. I think we 100%ed this floor, even finding a trapdoor. So let's go on to basement 2. Now we don't have 5 cents, so we're not going to get an arcade, but that's okay. I'm going to destroy all the rocks if I can. It's going to be a little bit tricky, that's for darn sure. But we should be able to do it, even if I kind of have to trail the Ipecac shot all the way over to across the side of the level. Should still work. Oh, not quite there. Not quite there either. It's tricky and dangerous, but I like it. We do an absurd amount of damage. And after that one run I had with Eve a while ago where I rerolled her into a Ipecac My Reflection character, I have a new appreciation for the absolute power and devastation that you can unleash with Ipecac. Normally I don't pick it, but something like charge shots might actually be very worthwhile for us. It does a very large amount of damage if we can get charge shots, and it's not all that detrimental because in Ipecac you're shooting very oh my god. You are shooting very irregularly anyways. You're not shooting constantly, you are having very, very, very precisely planned shots. So charge shot kind of just amplifies that by allowing you to shoot several times at once. You know, if you hit yourself with your Ipecac shot, you're going to damage yourself. So if you hit yourself with a charge shot, you're just going to damage yourself exactly the same amount. Okay, so I think we did our due diligence in this room. One rock left. It's probably not a trapdoor. Of course, saying that, I'm going to be thinking now, oh man, that's totally a trapdoor. Oh, nope, but there's the trapdoor. I think there's only one on the floor, so I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get another one. But that is some pretty sweet luck. Twice in one run. We should be able to find all of them if there are trapdoors. But now we have Monstrous Tooth, so on some rooms we should be able to get a little bit of help if we come across a situation that we are going to damage ourselves on. We can just call on Monstro. Now, I might just use Monstro here because I want to take these soul hearts. Good. If I can get a deal with the devil, that would be fantastic. Something that allows us to fly would be amazing, because one of the biggest problems we're going to have is dodging. We have to be able to dodge an enemy's shots and hit them when we want to hit them. Okay. There's a secret room. Gotta look for these at all times. And I'm going to see if I can blow up this guy. Nothing. Oh! Trying to find a second secret room, but I missed my shot. Let's see if I can just break these rocks. Yeah. It's tough with my reflection. You just gotta... A lot of times when you're trying to break a wall, you just gotta shoot opposite the direction of the wall and just let the shot kind of just gracefully fall to the ground. Oh, and yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought I would only hit myself once, but nope, hit myself twice. That is dumb. Hopefully, though, we'll be okay, because we have a couple of soul hearts left over. And you know what? The Bible's not very good in our situation, but I think I will buy the Spirit Heart. Nope. Running away from the spiders. I would rather just leave and come back than hit myself trying to destroy them for no reason. But yes, the Spirit Heart, I think, is a worthwhile purchase. It should protect us. Health is going to be a problem on this run. I'll take Mom's Toenail. I've never actually taken this on this save file. And you'll know it when you see it. Hopefully it'll help us more than hurts us, though. But yeah, Ipecac itself is always a good run to have. Ipecac, oh, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. I jumped in my chair. Oh my god. Okay, so Ipecac is almost always a worthwhile pickup. It's an amazing item. It does an incredible amount of damage. Ipecac, My Reflection, is always a pickup that you almost never take because of this. It's extremely difficult to actually hit anything. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Absolutely use Monstro. He took out one of the Gurglings instantly, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, I can't leave. Shit. I can't leave because I want to go into the deal with the devil, but I want to kill the spider. I should have gone into the deal with the devil first. Guppy's tail, I'll take it. We don't have any item rooms on this challenge run, so, you know, why not have an opportunity to become Guppy? And that means I'll go buy that key in the shop so that we have extras. Jesus. Oh my god. That's going to scare me every single time it happens, and I don't think I'll ever get used to that, because holy crap. It just comes down randomly when you're not expecting it. Theoretically, it's supposed to land on enemies. Sometimes it lands on you. And on a big room like this, I have no idea what the heck it's going to do. Oh, but I like it. I like the randomness. I like the scare factor. Keep me on my toes. All right. Now this room, if I had Tiny Planet, I would probably just restart the run because this room is awful. But with Ipecac, we're just going to do these occasional powerful hits on them, and we should be able to kill them relatively easily. As long as he comes down towards me and raises his head. Good. Look for the secret rooms. It's one of the only advantages I have right now is that I can find all of them for free, so I should definitely take the opportunity to do so. Try to get this guy. Good. 2 cents. And interestingly, I saw the shadow come down before I saw the foot, so I wasn't as scared for it this time around. Gotta be on our toes. This is a difficult run, if only because, on the one hand, we could just kill ourselves very easily by taking a lot of stupid damage, and alternatively, if we have really bad synergies, we might just kill ourselves that way. Cricket's Head, though, is a really good pickup. Even with Ipecac, it does affect your damage, so I'm glad to have it. Very glad indeed. But yeah, something like Cricket's Body would be... I don't know. It might be... Oh god, that's so close. It might be amazing. It might be terrible. Cricket's Body is the one that does the split shots when your tears land. That might be an item that would kill us, or it might be an item that makes the run incredibly fun. So I'll probably end up taking it if we come across it, because it would just be hilarious. Oh, God. Okay, well, thank Christ I got rid of Mom's toenail, because I don't think my heart could take any more of the foot coming down. But the callus is very good for us. It's going to allow us to walk on spikes for free. It will not cost us health to do so. That means we have a better chance of dodging enemies should we come across something that is quite dangerous to our health. Now we are going to get a cube of meat from Pestilence here. Not exactly the most worthwhile pickup. I would have preferred HP, if you have not been able to guess, but we haven't not taken red heart damage on this floor, so we might get a deal with the devil. We did take Guppy's tail, so I would absolutely relish the opportunity to get more Guppy items. But nope, we got Ball of Bandages. Gotta lick 'em all. I know a lot of people are having problems getting all 4 of the Meat Girl or Meat Boy items, and myself included. I haven't gotten a full Meat Boy or Meat Girl yet. Hopefully that'll happen for me someday. Now, all of those hearts would be amazing if we had a arcade on this floor, but I don't think we're going to get one. We may have a Temperance card or a Blood Bank somewhere, which I would love if that was the case, because those hearts would turn into a lot of money. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Deck of Tarot cards would probably be better than Monster's Tooth, in all honesty. But I'll come back. I'll come back. I would love to go to the next floor with 5 cents, because that means we have a greater chance of spawning an arcade. And if that was the case, then when we find the second secret room, if it contains a lot of hearts, bam, that's a ton of Blood Bank plays. So that might not happen, though. I'm still debating in my head whether or not I should take the deck of tarot cards. I think in the long run it would definitely be better. But Monster's Tooth is good for tight situations. I haven't really used it except for on bosses. Oh. Petrified Poop. Pretty fly. Petrified Poop might be pretty good for us. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Petrified Poop is going to be pretty good. We have the Steam sale already, so the shops are going to be more worthwhile, and getting extra money for the shops, I think, is going to be very useful. Telepills. I will use that after I finish this floor. Because I think I will, in fact, pick up the deck of tarot cards. Almost got that Silkworm on the backswing of Ipecac. We do a ton of damage. There is no denying that. When an enemy gets hit, they feel it. That's for darn sure. But is this enough for this run? I think it might be. I think it might be. I suppose, though, that it also does... I'll play this a few times. It all also depends on what we get on the next floors, on the next shops. I'm just going to blow it up. I should probably just use a bomb for this, but I don't want to. There we go. Yeah, Ipecac, my reflection, is kind of hard to get used to. The only thing I can say is just practice if you're having problems. You will get the hang of it. You have to run into enemies and shoot them in the face at high speed in order to actually get a good hit in. But other than that, I'm not going to buy the battery because I want to have 5 cents. What I will do, though, is blow up the slot machine. Not going to take the tick. We're just going to leave. That's a shame because I did kind of want to use the battery and take that down on the next floor, but we will not have enough money to help spawn an arcade on the next floor if I buy the battery, and I think that's more important. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of excess red health on this floor, so I would want to be able to use it for something. Shit. That was dumb damage. You know what? I'm just going to use a bomb here. That was a tinted rock, and I failed to see it. That is unfortunate, but it did pay out. Okay. That's close. The secret room contains a key and a key judgment. I think I'm just going to blow him up later, but I'm going to go to the gauntlet room first. Might as well, right? Pretty Fly is definitely worth it. Oh! Monstro is a bit tricky because he does run right at you, which is bad because it makes you hit yourself with Ipecac. He one more shot and he should be dead, though. Fighting bosses is really not what you want to be doing when you have Ipecac. Because they are almost always a pain in the ass, and you almost always take damage on them, but I think it was worth it for that Pretty Fly. Passive upgrades like that are usually more valuable than just a little bit of extra health. And hopefully, I can trade this health away for a deal with the devil. And we got into another little boss fight here. Careful, careful. Okay. 2 of Diamonds. That is actually a pretty darn good card. We should have more than enough money for the shop on this floor and the next floor by popping 2 of Diamonds before we leave. Double key room. I think I'll absolutely go in here. And another key judgment. So I'm probably going to blow up one of them at least. Let's see if I can... Oh! Yeah, let's not do that again. See if I can get this chest. Yes, I can. And with a golden key... I really want to get this chest out. So I'm going to try to throw some bombs in here. Okay, that was absolutely dumb. Took a heart of damage for literally no reason. But hey, we got the chest. Was it worth it? No. No, it wasn't worth it. We used 3 bombs and we got 1 bomb for almost no reason. But if I didn't walk over the spike, we would have been okay. Or if I had Callus. If I had the option now, I would go pick up Callus again, but we can't do that now, can we? Okay. Okay. Map is okay. It's not the best item, especially not in Rebirth with the addition of the blue map. So I will probably wait for the end of the floor and pick it up then. That way I can get a little bit of extra money, and then hopefully... I found bills. Hopefully use the 2 of diamonds when we have even more cash on hand. Okay. Don't take any more damage because we want to get a deal with the devil. Guppy's head. Guppy's head, I think, is going to be much better for us than the deck of tarot cards, but I'm going to take the deck of tarot cards for one more room to get it charged. Okay, careful. Careful. Let's take out the turret first. And then the little turret guy, when he pops up. Okay, the fly did it for me, thank God. Devil. We're going to use the devil for the boss fight, I think. But yeah, I think Guppy's head is going to be much more useful for us because it allows us... Oh, careful. It allows us to take out enemies that get close to us. So, you know, like spiders and flies like these would be a lot easier to take out if we just had some flies flying around us. Okay, okay. Puberty, question mark, question mark. I'm going to wait until the end of the floor to take those because I want to find the boss room as soon as I can. Let's try over here. Enemies that chase you down are not the best to have with Ipecac, my reflection. You want to chase them down, not the other way around. And the caves, I think, has a little bit of a disproportionate amount of enemies that chase you down, at least quickly. Mostly it's the spiders and the... dumb damage. Mostly it's the spiders and these silkworms and the red ooze guys. Careful. I want to see what's in these mushrooms. Magic mushroom would be nice, and there it is. That's why you always check. You always try to check mushrooms whenever you can. Because you never know when you're going to get something amazing like magic mushroom. Mini mush would be nice as well. Our speed is a little bit low, even with that all stats up from magic mushrooms, but maybe it's not an all stats up. Yeah, Mega Maw is, other than that, the type of enemy that we want to be fighting. It's a single target enemy that stays perfectly still. It's exactly what we like to see. Of course, I was dumb and took damage on it, but what you gonna do? And yeah, let's use some pills. I found pills. Lemon Party. Puberty. Lemon Party is going to be a pretty good pill for us. It's going to allow us to do a lot of damage. Are You a Wizard, by the way, does affect Ipecac. So you have to be a little bit careful of it. So hopefully we don't get into any combat anytime soon. But yeah, Lemon Party, a good pill, especially in our situation, because it's going to allow us to hopefully avoid taking damage if we need it. We can just use it and kind of run away from an enemy that's chasing us. Range down, not so bad. Are You a Wizard still there? Still there. I'm waiting for Are You a Wizard to wear off because that is a awful effect to have on rooms like this. I don't know how I'm gonna hit this guy. Yeah! Oh, it ran out. Okay, good. Good. So I think that was this floor done. What is this, telepills? Yeah, let's use telepills before we leave. And with 8 keys, I might want to play some of those key judgments. Usually they don't pay out very early on in their lifespans. But with a little bit of luck, we'll get some chests out of them. Maybe even a guppy item. I could also buy the battery and get one more charge out of the deck of cards, which I might do. I probably should do that, but let's wait a second. Let's play one of the key judgments for a second first, because if he drops a lot of money from a chest, then I would much rather use my 2 of diamonds after I play him. So we'll go down to about 2 keys. Okay. Red chest contains a bomb. Not very worthwhile so far. Red chest contains a bomb. That's how I feel. Golden chest contains 4 cents. So now if we use 2 of diamonds, we'll have an additional 8 cents. Let's blow up this guy. And we get some bombs out of it. I was hoping to get some more keys. Is there any keys for sale here? There is. All right, so I'm going to buy the key and the map. It shows us the locations of the rooms, but not what's in them, and no secret rooms. And I'll play him one more time. All right, well, let's blow him up. For the skull, which is a awful, awful, awful item. And with that, let's buy one more tarot card. Hope it's something good, and if not, we will take the telepills, and then we'll take, I don't know, Lemon Party, I guess, down to the next floor. 2 of diamonds, again! You know what? Let's just pop that right now. Yeah, that was a great purchase. I'm glad we did it. Getting another 2 of diamonds is fantastic. I'm error? No, just back to the shop. Alright, so let's grab the Lemon Party pill and head out. This is surprisingly good so far. We haven't really had anything crazy happen, so I'm hoping that with a little bit of determination we should be able to make it out of this run. Okay, and I think very luckily I'm able to get this key. I will use a bomb to blow it out. Yeah, nice. Nice. Worked out nicely. Alright, Necropolis 1. Also, unfortunately, we didn't... Ooh, careful. Unfortunately, we did not actually find a arcade on the last floor. I was hoping we would find one, but we did not. Lemon Party, I'm just going to use it right now because the enemies here are a little bit annoying. I was hoping we would actually fight more enemies that would just run into the Lemon Party, but I guess I actually kind of partially thought that that was going to be a boss gauntlet room, but it was actually just a regular gauntlet room. Okay, careful. Bonies are very easy. Their AI is very simple. Good, good, good. Now I am going to try to blow up everything I come across. Every skull, every fire. That was dumb, but I couldn't really avoid it. I'm not going over there. There's no reason to. I have the map. I know that there's no reason to go over there, so I'm not going to. Okay, careful. Okay, we found the secret room. I was honestly kind of expecting it to be there. Whenever you find 2 skulls against the wall, it almost seems like it's always between those skulls. Now, of course, that's not going to be the case 100% of the time, but it feels like it is, you know? And oddly enough, that secret room is also only adjacent to one other room, which you usually don't see all that often. So let's just take a shortcut here and skip right into the shop, which is nice. Oh. Alright, our damage must be so incredibly high that we're just killing enemies, even mini-bosses, with just a couple of flies. 2 steams. We already have a steam cell, though, so now we technically have 2 steam cells, which is kind of worthless, but what you gonna do about it? And yeah, those flies are wrecking up the place. I'd rather they didn't, because I want to save as many as I can for things like bosses. But I do want to break open these skulls. Shit, I accidentally placed the bomb. That was unintentional, but it was in a good position, so it worked out. Okay, the Fool. That is an I Found Pills. The Fool is a okay card. Okay, thank you, flies. The Fool is an okay card, and I think we're going to try to save it for maybe a curse room. We can save some health walking out of the curse room. That'd be nice. I still need to... Careful, don't hit myself. I still need to look at all the rocks, because if I could find another black market, that would be great. We found 2 trapdoors, but no black markets yet. And also no really good trapdoor items. We just found a chest and the rosary bead, which hasn't really done much for us so far, but I'm not exactly sure what it does for you anyways. I want to blow up this rock, and I will blow it up. There we go. Boss is the Bloat, which is... Well, I was going to say going to be a little bit difficult, but it turns out with flies that do incredibly powerful amounts of damage, that it's really not a problem at all. So lucky us, I guess. And we got another tarot card, the Chariot. Yeah, sure. Just let the flies do the work. Now, Head of Krampus or Guppy's Head. I think with what we've been seeing, we have to go with Guppy's Head. If I was Guppy, then I would probably go with the Head of Krampus, but these flies are doing an insane amount of damage. How can I not go with Guppy's Head and create more insanely powerful flies? They're really helping us out quite a lot, and you know, even later on in the game, they're going to be helping us out. They're going to be killing a lot of these more annoying enemies before they damage us. This room obviously excluded because those guys were unable to get hit from the back. But it's, you know, even taking a little bit of damage there, I think it's definitely still worthwhile to bring along Guppy's Head. Now, I need to be careful, though. We can't take too much stupid damage. This health needs to last us for a long time. Now, I am going to go to the curse room, but I am going to Fool card out so that we save a little bit of extra health. Alright, there's a few more bomb flies left. Careful. Shit. There we go. Now I want to break open these skulls that are next to the wall, because I would love to get some extra tarot cards. Some really nice tarot cards. Nah, not him. Careful, I need to stop shooting it so far away from me. Maybe I do need to shoot a little bit far away from me. Okay, a tarot card. The Chariot again. Very nice for rooms that are going to be very tricky for us. Rooms that have a lot of moving enemies that we're probably going to hit ourselves with Ipecac. I can just pop the Chariot. Avoid taking damage. Another Chariot. Okay, I like it. I do. I like it a lot. I like it a great deal. And we've basically cleared out this floor. Everything that we wanted is done. We found the shop. It had greed. Unfortunate, but what are you going to do? I'd rather not have to do this, but looks like we have to. I want the skulls because you never know when you're going to get something like Two of Hearts. Not the best, but I think the Chariot's probably going to be better, because the Chariot will basically allow us to clear out a room without taking damage. Two of Hearts just heals ourselves after we take damage, which I don't think is as good in this situation. And yeah, let's just leave. I know I could keep looking for trapdoors, but we already found 2 in this run. I mean, how many more do you think we'll find? I mean, maybe we'll find all of them. Maybe we'll find 1 on each floor. Maybe there is 1 on each floor. Probably not, now that I think about it. That would be ridiculous. But yeah, this run I think is going pretty good so far. It's been a little long, but it's Ipecac, my reflection. You kind of have to be a little bit careful with what you're doing. No, I'm not going to look at that last one. Yeah, let's take the chariot and let's get out of here. We still have half of a shadow heart, so with any luck we can avoid taking damage. Now, it does look like we do have to go all the way down to Mom's heart, which honestly is looking completely doable. I think we'll be able to do it just fine. The only question is, do we have to keep going after Mom's heart? Because if we do, that's where this run is going to get a little bit tricky. If we have to go all the way down to Shoal, you know, it might be a little bit more difficult than we were kind of expecting here. Now, I do want to get these skulls, but I'm just going to use bombs because I'm kind of sick and tired of having to aim shots all the damn time just to hit things. But I can't get lazy. You know, I might be tired of having to bounce these Ipecac shots off of everything, but that doesn't excuse me for getting lazy. Don't get lazy. Now there is a tinted rock right over here. I think we can grab it with a little bit of a maneuver of Ipecac. And now this is an interesting question. Do we want to actually play the blood bank? I think we will, but I think we'll wait until the end of the floor. I would love to be able to get an HP upgrade, but I think we need to see how much health we're going to have later. Because if we're not going to have a lot of health, if we take a lot of stupid damage on this floor, we might want to not play that blood bank. And I'm just going to use a bomb here, just to make life a little bit more simpler for myself. Now, Chubb. Okay. I was going to say he was going to eat that bomb and die, but it looks like the flies just decided to take care of him. Yeah, 2 flies almost completely destroyed Chubb. Our damage must be absolutely incredible. Yeah, our damage is actually max, which is nice, to say the least. I'm going to take the death card and use it on a room like this. We might have been able to get out of that room without taking damage, but death is quick and easy and guaranteed. We're not going to take the pin. I think that would just be an awful pickup, because we might run into a situation where the Ipecac shot no longer explodes on impact with an enemy, and if that happens, we're kind of screwed, because we're kind of relying on the fact that Ipecac explodes when it hits something. Now, there is a good chance that there is going to be... Oh, Transcendence! Such a good item! And we can, in fact, get to the curse room for free now. This is really good. There is a chance that there is a trap door in that previous room, but it's just going to be... It's just going to be somewhere that is unreachable. However, we just picked up Transcendence before I even had a chance to finish that train of thought, so... You know, maybe I want to blow up all these rocks now. Maybe find a trapdoor. You know, you have to min-max sometimes, and, you know, Ipecac, my reflection, might just be the run where you want to try to min-max a little bit more than you normally would. And I don't mind taking the time to blow up these rocks, because at the very least, it's a little bit of extra training with these Ipecac, my reflection tiers that we've got going on. We just kind of shoot Ipecac away and drag it back. Shouldn't take too long. We're almost completely done with this set of rocks already. Yep. Oh, that almost hit me, but that was my own damn fault and not the fault of Ipecac. That was just me getting stuck in the door for some reason. Okay. A few more rocks to go. I'm sorry if this is a little bit dull, but if there is a trapdoor here, I want to find it. And if there is a trapdoor here, I will be able to laugh and say, haha, I told you so. He who is thorough finds the trapdoors in the Binding of Isaac. That is a bad quote, so don't quote me on that. Okay, I'm done. I reached my limit of searching for trapdoors in a place where they would likely not be. Because I do know that trapdoors are in fact seated, so it seems likely that they would be seated in a location where you could reach them. I don't know why, because not everything is like that in Isaac, but that sounds like something that's possible, you know? It's possible the game is a little bit nice to you and will only seed the trapdoors in a place where you could get them. So, black lipstick. This is what you get for one of the Eve challenges, I think. Not Eve challenges, but one of the Eve achievements. You know, like beat Shoal or something as Eve. I believe what black lipstick does... Mortal Baby, nice. This is exactly why I'm doing this, you know, for extra items and equipment. But lipstick. Lipstick, I think, completely eliminates your red heart drops, but it gives you, instead, black heart drops, which I do not think is something that we are going to be interested in this run. I mean, it could be, but I think maybe the Rosary Bead is better. I don't know why I think that, but I think it. Maybe a bunch of black hearts would be better. Then we're not taking a lot of damage right now, but if we do end up taking a lot of damage, then you know we might want all the red health that we can possibly get. Run away from the spiders really quickly. Puberty and Spirit Heart is definitely worthwhile. Yeah, I might just take the lipstick. I think we're doing okay. We have some insanely high damaging flies, so I don't think damage is going to be a problem for us. Health is going to be the thing that's a problem for us, I think. So yeah, we'll probably swing... Yeah, we'll just pick it up now. Evil Up. Sure, deals with the devil is usually what I associate with Evil Up, so I will take it. Now, I would love to be able to get that golden poop. Looks like I can with one more bomb. Ooh, not quite. It's a little bit tricky. Maybe I'll just drop a bomb. I have plenty of bombs, and I don't use them. Counterfeit penny, though, is not worth it. Look for the secret room. Might be back here. Looks like it's there. No? Ah, it's down. There we go. And nothing. All right, so... I have to. I don't necessarily want to redo this run if I fail it, so I'm going to go and play the shit out of the blood bank. Maybe we'll get a HP upgrade from it. And I will go ahead and use the chariot card on it as well. I'd love to get a payout. Come on, blood bank. Oh. That's unfortunate. Amnesia. Alright, well, it doesn't affect us too much. Pretty Fly, though, is pretty nice. I think we actually already had a full suite of fly orbitals, so it doesn't actually help us out all that much now that I think about it. But I'll play this for a second, and then we'll leave. I'd love to get some extra key drops, because we do have Guppy's tail, and we do not have a lot of keys. If I had something like the flat key trinket, that would be amazing, but it's obviously not the case. Played a few more cents. Alright, we'll blow these up, and then we'll get out of here. I picked up almost as much money as I had coming in here. And I'm going to put a few bombs down. Maybe get lucky. Find a trapdoor. Who knows? No, okay. Well, it was kind of worth a shot. Anyways, I forgot to actually go down to the gauntlet room over there. That was kind of one of the points of playing the blood bank. Oh well. Wow, the flies almost just one-shot Mom on their own. Mom is dead. All right. That was an extremely quick Mom fight. I was not expecting it to go that fast, but I guess I'm just underestimating the power of these flies. Holy crap. Holy crap. You know, I forgot. I hadn't even been paying attention. We are actually Lazarus, so we do have one up. So if we die, we will come back to life with, I think, just one heart, which is not really all that impressive, but maybe it will be an important part of this run in the future. I guess it's just good to know that we are, in fact, Lazarus, and we have a one-up. So if we do fuck it up somehow, tremendously fuck it up, it's not the end. I will definitely play the gauntlet room for 3 red chests, and that was dumb. I don't know why I just stood there and took it, but we are basically at the HP cap already, so I don't feel too bad about it. I was hoping to get another guppy item, but a couple of spirit hearts is generally worthwhile as long as I don't take another hit of damage on this run. And we have like 8 pretty flies right now, so I really don't need any more game. We keep getting pretty fly pills, which don't really do anything for us anymore. Chubb, I'm just going to feed him a bomb. And he is dead. He didn't eat the bomb, unfortunately, but I guess he didn't need to. Yeah, I think it was definitely the right call to take these flies because they're doing an incredible amount of damage over the amount of time that we've had them. Just getting like 2 or 3 on every room can almost kill boss type enemies should we come across them, so it's definitely worthwhile. Like, it basically, the flies did more damage than Ipecac did when I hit him in the face with it. And we can just kind of build up a quantity of flies if we don't use them on a room, so I think this is proving itself to be extremely valuable on a run like this. The only question is, if we were Guppy, would we be able to produce more flies? And the answer to that is, I don't know. Because I do know that sometimes your tiers do not create guppy flies. I know that, for instance, Technology 2 does not create guppy flies anymore. Because that was pretty much a broken combination in Wrath of the Lamb. If you had Technology 2 Polyphemus, for instance, then your flies would be created incredibly quickly because of the high rate of fire of Technology 2, and they would do an incredible amount of damage thanks to Polyphemus. But it seems like in Rebirth, you don't really get that sort of a synergy anymore. You spawn flies with your normal shots. So I don't know if Ipecac would count as a normal shot in as far as the game is concerned. Missed with that Ipecac shot. Yeah, he did not last very long at all. Neither did him. But yeah, we're basically generating more flies on each room than we need to clear out each room just using the flies alone. And ideally, I don't use the flies just to clear out a room. I actually help them along. Fishhead might actually be very worthwhile in that case. Allow us to generate a lot more flies, especially when we hit ourselves. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Fishhead. You generate flies when we take damage. I think that is going to be very much worthwhile. Room like this, it might be a little bit unnecessary that the flies are taking out the nubs, but I guess I can't fault them for that too much. And as soon as we got rid of black lipstick, we're already getting red heart drops again. Nice. Well, I mean, not really that nice, because we shouldn't ever really need more health, because that means we're taking damage. Stupid damage. Oh, like that. Okay, that was a little bit stupid, but I really want to blow up these nubs because they can give us HP upgrades. They can give us a damage upgrade in the form of Blood Clot, and I would very much be a fan of that. Anything that increases my damage or the damage of my flies. Telepills, another pretty fly, and Lemon Party. So I'm going to take Lemon Party into this boss fight. It's Loki, so unfortunately Lemon Party is not going to have any effect, and like 4 flies killed Loki in just a couple of seconds, so that was pretty darn easy. I'm going to use a couple of telepills, maybe, hopefully get an I Am Error Room. I have never, in my save file, in this save file, gotten to an I Am Error Room. I know that there is an item that basically always takes you to the I Am Error Room. There's a way to get there reliably, but I do not have it. I may or may not have it unlocked in my own save file, but I definitely don't have it unlocked in this one. I don't think. Definitely, I don't think. I don't know. These rooms, they're not really offering us that much of a problem, and then I get hit with a couple of flies, which is kind of dumb. But yeah, these rooms are not really offering us that much of a resistance. We're just kind of steamrolling them. We run in, we dispatch an Ipecac shot right in the middle of them, and the flies take out anything that survives. Sure. Whew, got a little bit lucky on that room. Those lasers could have definitely hurt me. I want to try to find all the secret rooms. We have the technology to do that. No, you don't have technology. You have Ipecac, silly. I want to visit rooms. I want to look for tinted rocks, which there are none in this room. I want to get a lot of flies so that when I fight Mom's Heart just melts to the fly armada. Oop. The Ipecac shot actually does wiggle a little bit, which is kind of funny and also kind of terrifying, so I'm not going to take it if I don't have to. I'm not even sure if you can get things like trapdoors in the womb. I assume you can, but I've never actually seen one, I don't think, now that I think about it. We might play this for a little bit, especially the blood bank if we get some red hearts on this floor. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I might play it for keys. Keys are the thing that's actually being a little bit of a problem right now. No tinted rocks, but there are these bloody nubs that I want to destroy. That is a miss, but we accidentally found the secret room. I would have looked there anyways. And there's nothing good here. Just a slot machine that we are going to blow up. Pill, another Lemon Party. Lemon Party is a good pill, and I will... Actually, now that I think about it, Mom's Heart is flying, so there is really no reason... Oh, dumb. I just shot that Ipecac shot right into the rocks. But yeah, Mom's Heart flies, so there's really no reason to actually need Lemon Party for her fight. The Chariot, though, is a good card to have on her because the flies will just eat her up. It shouldn't even last that long, honestly. The flies should kill her before I have the chance to shoot. That's my hope. And I think my hope is going to become a reality. Which makes... Honestly, it makes Guppy's head the most important item we picked up on this entire run. Because it's making the boss fights trivial. Like, even on a room like this, I missed every shot that I made, or that I shot, every shot that I attempted, but the flies were able to kill all the enemies in the room extremely quickly. Yeah. Mom did not last long, and we do in fact have to go either up and fight Isaac or down and fight Satan. I think we should go up and fight Isaac, though. Then again, if we go down and fight Satan, we might be able to go to the dark room, and that might be more fun. So you know what? Oh no, this is just a deal with the devil. Okay. So I'm guessing that because I guess on this run there is just no Satan. There's no Shoal. It's been coded out. So I will take ceremonial robes. We can already fly. I don't need that one. So I guess we're just going up and fighting Isaac. Okay. That's nice because it resolves me of the decision. Not resolves. Absolves me of the decision. Now, we are running a little bit low on the fly army. So we're going to be looking to pick up more flies when we can. I want this key. I'm going to bomb the key out. Yeah. The reason why I want the key is because we have Guppy's tail. And I'm glad I came in this direction even though I knew the boss was not going to be here, because I'm definitely going to go to the curse room. I could even chariot card out if I wanted. Which honestly does not seem like that bad of a thing to do here. I could use the chariot on the Isaac fight, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I think Isaac's going to be pretty easy. And the HP up. Yeah, I'll save the chariot. Oh, that is the worst damage I have taken on this run so far, I think. Just walked right into that frickin'... walked right into that frickin' spike. Okay, let's kill one of these guys at least. Are they both still alive? Oh no. The other one was absolutely destroyed because I walked by him with flies. So we're out of flies. No, it's not worth it for just one chest. Why did I come in this direction anyways? I guess I wanted to check all the rooms. You never know when one of the rooms is going to be important for some reason. And thank you, flies. Picked up a few more keys. Looking for the secret room. Now, I would like to be able to generate a bigger fly army, but I don't think that's going to be possible. The enemies that we're fighting are kind of strong, so it's taking more than one fly to kill each enemy that we're facing. In this room, you know, those bonies were not very... Oh, there's a rock in front of me. The bonies were not very strong, but that was a very small room to dodge in. I can fly. Why didn't I just fly over the gap? God, I'm stupid sometimes. Okay. Relax, relax. As long as you have these flies, you'll be able to defeat Isaac. Stop trying to lose, okay? I went this way because I was curious what was over here. That's really the only answer. I would like to find the secret room, but we might not be able to. Which is honestly okay. We don't need it at all. Is it up here? Alright. Alright, we have quite a few flies going into the Isaac fight. We have invulnerability thanks to the chariot. I think we'll be fine. He's already down into his second state. And Chariot is going to do some damage. Not all that much. And Isaac should be just about dead. A couple more hits of Ipecac. Haven't even taken damage on the fight yet. This is a done challenge run. Nice, and we got the Suicide King card. So, That was the Suicide King challenge. That challenge could have gone significantly differently had we not had Guppy's head, because those flies were doing an incredible amount of damage. I guess in this run, to make up for the fact that you had Ipecac and my reflection, they just gave you a shit ton of damage. And I just found an item that synergized with that damage very nicely. So, if you're having trouble with Suicide King, find yourself Guppy's head. Should make it a lot easier. Thank you for watching. We'll be playing Cat Got Your Tongue next time. This is actually one of the more difficult challenge runs, so I do not look forward to playing it next time, but maybe you will. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it through to the end of this video, I will see you next time. Goodbye.